Hey, you guys. Welcome back to El Earth Angel 50. I'm here to give you guys another message. Let's start out with a prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, and the power of God protects me, and the presence of God watches over me wherever I am. God is, and hopefully with all of you. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of shift the focus off of me here, you guys, just so you can really kind of focus in on the cards, okay? Sometimes I'm, fully in the frame. Sometimes I'm not. Just all depends on how I'm feeling about it. Okay. So I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. There's a lot going on. I know a lot of you're just ready for this to be done and over with. So you can go on about your lives, because many of us did not ask for the circumstances that we have been placed in. I got a quick love and relationship message, and you guys know how my love and relationship messages go if you've watched me before. It's more about how to get along with one another peacefully. Sometimes I get messages about relationships that are turbulent, that need to come to a close. Sometimes it's about what is blocking you from certain relationships. And again, these do not always have to be romantic relationships. Some of the situations that I've been picking on, they've actually been extremely complex, where you have other people trying to block you from having successful relationships with others. I posted a story recently, and I think I had posted in the past, but it came back up in my feed again, because people are doing the most. And to me, that's a mental health concern if you're going above and beyond to block another individual from being with someone. Even as going as far as thinking you stealing somebody's relationship away from them, or causing conflict between different groups of people in regards to relationships. This could be romantic relationships or work situations, people gunning for your position for a job, or just don't like you for whatever reason and just trying to make your life hard. Okay. So let's just get into the message, because y'all know I get to start talking, and yeah. And I am still working on that other project, but I still haven't decided how I'm going to proceed. And I got other stuff going on in the background. I do have a life, and I am ready for my own form of closure for certain situations. But again, it's people doing stuff to folks that we're just trying to mind our business, live our lives. You don't have to agree with what other people are doing. It's a lot of people I don't necessarily rock with or jam with, but I have love for everyone. I don't like everybody now. Y'all know that. I tell you that all the time. But I do have love for everyone, and I would never be that individual to go out of my way to disturb somebody else's peace or cause somebody a disruption in their life. It's something truly wrong with an individual that wakes up every day to see whose life they can disturb. I've said that before, and I'm not backing down from that. Let me get to the message. Tolerate abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Unfortunately, you guys, I've been picking up on that energy, and there's people that actually, it's like they bully you in a relationship. That's not love. This could even be a work situation. Who wants to go to work, then you come home, it's abuse all the way around? You see this person huddled in this corner. Like, just imagine if you've been abused like that, where you've been beaten into a corner, but you still are forced to get up, get yourself together. You better get up and go to work. You better get up and go to school. Somebody here may have even been in a situation where they have been tolerating abuse for a very, very long time. Okay? Now, abuse comes in many forms. Okay? It doesn't have to always be physical. Okay, so you guys take what fits for you. This is, again, my messages are general messages. I have tried to hop on other platforms to give personal messages. I've tried to do that on this platform. and people are messing with me because they know that what I've been talking about is true. So I keep the messages general, only take what fits for you. But abuse is universal. Nobody deserves to be abused. People that know you may not want to admit it, but I can resonate with this message. There may be people that know you and know that you've been in abusive situations, and they may not want to acknowledge it, and they can't understand your pain, especially if there's someone who's never been in abusive situations before. And anybody could be an abuser in your life. People could even try to switch the narrative and say that, oh no, this person is the one that's abusive. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all. Okay? We got judgment here. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open to give them a fair chance. Okay, again, use your best judgment, especially if someone is trying to say, oh no, the person that's, okay, there's truly people that are being abused, but someone will try to flip that around and say, oh no, this person is abusive to me. No. Judgment-free zone over here, you guys. Judgment-free. Make sure you getting the right information. Don't prejudge someone. Or like if you see something posted online or if someone tells you something, get the correct, accurate information. Because stuff that you're seeing, it could be very, very deceiving. Or it may not even be accurate. Now with all of the tools that people are using, and they're not using them for good, they're using them for bad, you can get the wrong interpretation. You can even have someone that you think that you trust in your environment tell you, oh, did you hear what so-and-so did? Or you know what I saw? Someone could even show you something. It could look very, very convincing. It could look actually legitimate, you know. But sometimes people are spinning narratives to make something look a certain way, and it is not that way at all. All right, we got feeling unloved. These types of situations leave people feeling very unloved. You know, like just imagine you've been abused and you still got to get up and live your everyday life. There's people that suffer from anxiety and depression because of whatever various types of abuse that they're dealing with. There's many of you who, you know, you go throughout your life, you've been going throughout your life, and you may have had some struggles. And people will take those struggles and they will actually use it to their advantage to make you look like you're crazy, make you look like you're some type of addict, make you look like you are unstable and you can't take care of your own life choices and life events. Okay, and it's not fair. You could have been someone that's in and out of the system, whether that been the juvenile system, that's what I was picking up on as well. That could have been making somebody feel unloved, misunderstood. What it says here on the card is that you deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. So someone who loves you unconditionally is going to understand if you've had some troubling times. They're not going to take your emotional pain and use it against you. You know, it's like that person who would cuss you out or beat you up or whatever type of abuse they inflict upon you, and then turn right back around and say, you know what, I love you. I'm never going to do it again. They might even buy you something, okay? They might buy you something, might take you out to eat, do something to get you back in their good graces, and then during that honeymoon period, everything cool. Then a few weeks later, it's back to the same old, same old. Is that what you deserve? No, you do not. Feeling unloved. Look at this. This person is there. It looks like there's somebody else there on the couch with them. But they're disconnected from one another. Does not look like a loving, healthy relationship to me. I don't care how long you've been with this fool. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to call him a fool. But I don't know how long some of y'all's relationship have been. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you've been in a relationship anywhere from 5 to 25 years. If somebody's not treating you right, sometimes, yes, you can work through those issues. You can go to counseling. How much does that person mean to you? Are you able to communicate? Because a lot of you are amazingly smart. You're able to work through those issues and be able to reconnect. You'll be able to reconnect if you have been somewhat disconnected, because we all have challenging, busy lives, and sometimes the people that are closest to us are the ones that we end up hurting. And again, I do want to reiterate that these are not always romantic relationships when it's feeling in love. This could be something between a mother and son, a mother and a daughter, a mother and her children or child. There can be disconnects. There could be situations where the communication is not there, and there's nothing wrong with going to counseling. Anybody, can get counsel, however you choose to get that counsel. Some people use religious counsel. Some people may actually go see a licensed therapist or some sort of counselor. Sometimes people even use spirituality. You may go to a spiritualist. You may use more of a, I guess it would be more of an unconventional approach to gaining some sort of healing. And I do hope that these messages help you guys in some sort of way to be able to heal relationships. This could be something between two friends. You could have been friends with someone and one person has treated you unfairly, and all relationships cannot be healed. All relationships, for whatever reason, they may not be able to be healed. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I got distracted because my phone was giving me a notification. I was trying to see if it was important, but I couldn't catch that. But yeah, that's really what the message is, you guys. Like, no one, I think, just to sum it up, no one should be tolerating any form of abuse. Just please make sure whatever you're doing, you do so safely. What I have to sadly report is how challenging it can be for some of you to get assistance, because either you can't do so safely, it's dangerous, or the resources, lack of resources. I discovered that personally, or actually some of the assistance that you try to go get, it can actually cause more problems. I have discussed about taking out restraining orders against individuals. That can also pose a problem. Okay. Let's see, do I need to pull any more cards here? Spirit. You know what? I want to get you guys an Angel Connections card. Let's do something here. Get a positive message. Give me a good one, Spirit. Okay. Oh man, I don't think I've ever gotten this one before. Look like they're giving each other a fist bump. Let's see what it says here. My glasses on so I can see. See, conflicts you've been experiencing are now melting away. People who seemed like adversaries have become your allies. The angels are working through them to support you. So maybe some of you have been able to actually get some sort of supports. But like I said, depending upon where you're from, the resources may not be as readily available to you. But I like that this card came out. That's very positive. So there may be some people, and again, doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but maybe there are some people that are on your side, able to give you the proper resources for your situation here. Okay. Guided to, for whatever reason, for this synchronicity deck real quick. Let me see what's going on here. I was getting ready to close, but Spirit's like, grab that synchronicity deck real quick. Any other final messages here when it comes to relationships? Because we want to end some of this abuse here. Wisdom. The owl. You could be seeing owls. Okay, that could be somebody's spirit animal. wisdom. Maybe now you've gained the wisdom that you need to be able to assist you to get yourself to a healthier situation here. Any other messages, Spirit? Success. I like this. You will have success in getting yourself up out of these turbulent situations. Okay, so that's 3 good cards to come out there. Okay, so you have to take the steps that you need. Okay, you should not be tolerating any forms of abuse. Okay, and some of these people that are abusers, or if this is something that you're healing from, it's something from the past, you know, it's still there. You're never gonna forget that stuff. Okay, maybe you are having success when it comes to your healing process. Okay, any other messages here, Spirit? Any other messages? Brother. Okay, somebody may need to heal some sort of relationship with a brother. Okay. Maybe somebody doesn't have a relationship with a brother. Maybe it's a brother that you may not know, because that's been coming out for me lately as well. Any other messages here, Spirit? Storm. Okay. So you could either be currently still going through a storm or coming about of one. Okay. Oh, wow, my eye has been itching lately. But storm. Okay. The storm could be clearing up for someone here. You know, you could have been really going through it with some relationship storms. So we got father, mother. Oh my goodness. So it could be like a whole family going through it, y'all. Look, father, mother, brother. I cannot make this stuff up, y'all, because this is a relationship message. And look at those cards. Spirit was like, grab that synchronicity deck. Okay, and look at that. Storm. Come on, put it like this. Storm. Brother. Father. Or mother. Father. Could even be involving somebody could even be stressing out a married, I said married, but a pregnant mother. Okay, somebody here is being brave. They're telling their story. They're getting the assistance that they need to help them through the storm. Anything else, Spirit? We're going to keep going with the synchronicity there. Because this talking. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Held. Somebody may just want to be held. They may not need you to say anything. Okay, somebody may even just need a firm hug. Okay, somebody may just need a firm hug. Okay, feeling unloved. Sometimes just touch, if you're okay with that. You know, please make sure you're asking permission, because some people do have, because of abuse, they may have an issue with being held or hugged. So please make sure you're getting permission from a person before you physically engage in any form of touch. Any other messages for the Spirit? Home. I feel like somebody, they just want peace within their home. Okay, whether you are a full family, could be just a mother and a father going through something, could be a full family, could be like a family with siblings. But somebody just wants you to see that rainbow and that flower over there. That just looks so peaceful. Okay, they got a garden. And rainbows always have a good significance behind them, a good meaning. Excuse me, a good meaning behind them. Any other messages here, Spirit? Blocked. Somebody here, what I'm getting with this, you guys, is somebody could have even had some sort of blockages with their communication. Okay, that could even be why it would be good for somebody to go to counseling or therapy, because they feel blocked, or they may have even been blocked from having a relationship with certain family members. Maybe you didn't know about certain family members. There could have been some lies that were told. Okay, Spirit said, I don't need to take that one. I'm only going to take it if it comes back out again. Okay, something about the winter here. Okay, something could have taken place. I'm getting past in a past winter that could have caused someone to be blocked from someone. Maybe someone blocked a relationship in the winter. Okay, or somebody could have really went through a tumultuous time in the winter months. Anything else? Trust. Okay, I do feel like there'll be some trusted individuals that will be coming in to assist with someone's situation. You do have, I'm picking up on like hidden helpers. Someone could already be a trusted individual and they could be doing things behind the scenes to get you the proper assistance, doing some research to see what would be the proper help for you. Also, someone here could still be having a trust issue. I know that I'm not going to sit here in front. I'm having trust issues just because of things from my past. Look, incantation. People still on that trickery type stuff. I'm going to put that over there by blocked. Okay, somebody could have been doing that to keep you blocked from having success and happiness. The success card is already out here. And if you have not had it thus far, you will get it. Because there's some of you that you just don't deserve the mess that you've gone through. Any other final messages here? I'm going to be done with this spirit. Any other messages? I think that might be it. Might be anything else. Oh, one more. Oh, look at that. That's all you want. Look, you want some real, true, genuine love. And that is what you deserve. Okay? That's actually a beautiful message at the end of the day. Like, I do feel like a lot of people have been through some turbulent things and been trusting the wrong individuals. Okay? You haven't had that true love that you deserve. Okay? Because there are some people that can be very manipulative. And when I get this incantation card, what it gives me is that somebody trying to just keep up turbulence in your life, but they come across as if they're really for you, but they're not. But with that love card coming out here last, I do feel like a lot of you will be able to have some healing. Whether you move forward with these individuals who have hurt you in some kind of way, you know, only you guys know your individual situations. Only you guys know. Okay, but if you are in a situation that is unsafe, hopefully you can get the proper assistance. Because like I said, it can be tricky. I know. Especially with whatever games, this incantation mess these people have been playing to screw with your life. It can be difficult to find the proper help and resources that you need and that you deserve. Okay, so you guys, I'm praying for all of us. All right, y'all just hang on in there, be safe. And I love you if nobody else has told you, and hopefully you can get the assistance and guidance that you need. All right. Let me put these back and shuffle these as well. So if you like what I do here on my channel, guys, please look spiritual guidance. Maybe, like I said, somebody's going to do something unconventional. I won't try to put them on cards, Spirit. I was just trying to shuffle them so I can put them back for the next message. Okay, but y'all, look, more card, that held card came in. Somebody may just need to be held, need a close hug from somebody they know is a very trusted individual, not somebody that's going to be abusive towards them. Okay? And you don't have to stay in connections that do not serve your higher and greatest good, because you are loved and you are deserving to be loved. All right. So that's been the message, guys. I love you all so very much. And I'll see y'all on the next message.